The Alberta government just launched a new pathway to Canada. Like, it was launched yesterday, and today is October 1st, and I'm inviting everyone. See, it's an expression of interest. Everyone, it is free. You are not paying anything. As you're watching this video, you can just go to alberta.ca/AAIP and registered for the express entry program. The Alberta Opportunity Stream, or the express entry, the one that fits you. It is very, very, very easy. See, I'm going to say some. 2 years ago, one of my friends applied for the Alberta Tech Pathway. Came in through the Alberta Tech Pathway. It is very easy. Just have when the program was launched. Now the program still exists till date, but it has casted, like it is oversaturated. It's not as before. It is very easy. Just get an employment letter in any tech company in Alberta. Maybe you got an employment letter and you a tech support, front desk, software engineer, any tech job, any small or big, or just any tech jobs in Alberta, and apply for the tech pathway. Within 3 months, it is very, very, even less than 3 months, you get your PNP. Then you can apply for a PR. This friend of mine right now is a permanent resident in Canada. Just within 1 year, he came in through the PNP, and he came in through the workers visa, and now within just 1 year, he is a permanent resident. It is very, very, very easy. So now, why I'm saying this is that as soon as a program is launched, before that program is oversaturated, before that program casted, before they started changing the rules, registered immediately. My name is Taiwan. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time watching me, don't forget to click on the like and the subscribe button. The new Alberta program, it is easy. It is free. They are not asking much from you, and you can register within just 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes, you are done. It's an expression of interest. What they want from you is to show interest that you are ready to come to Alberta, to come to Canada, to work in Alberta, and it's a pool. If you meet up to what they want, you will be picked. And now that this program is launched, this is the best time for you. If you're watching me, best time for you to register. Don't waste your time. Don't procrastinate. Best time for you. Now, go to alberta.ca/AAIP. And the program that I want you to join is the Alberta Express Entry Stream. What they want, the rest of the program, you might not meet up to what they want, because they want an employment letter. If you are in Alberta or you are in Canada, yes, that one. Maybe I'll make a video about that tomorrow. I have things in line, but I might make a video about the rest, like the workers program, the opportunity, the rural renewal stream, and the rest. But today I want to focus more on the express entry stream. These are the requirements. What they want is that you need to have an active express entry profile. Like, you need to have a profile in express entry with a minimum CRS scores of 300. Now, if you, majority of you guys watching my video have an express, I believe so, have an express entry profile, but you did not meet up to the CRS score. Right now, CRS score is about 500, 600 and all that. You didn't meet up to the current CRS score because it is high. So now, if you have an active express entry profile, just go ahead and don't waste time. Go ahead and register for this program right now. And again, is that what they want is that if the second requirement is if you If you are in one of these class, the Canadian Experience class, the Federal Skill Trade Program, or the Federal Worker Program, also you are welcome to register for this program. If you are in any of those programs that I mentioned, you are also welcome to register. And the third is your primary occupation in your express entry profile is an occupation in demand. If your occupation is in demand, go ahead and register. See, all occupations are in demand. Don't think like most of the occupation in demand you're mentioning is if you're in trade, you're in tech, you're in health line and all that, you can join. But still, if you are not in any of this class, still go ahead and put in into this program. Like my head on the big somehow. I don't know, like it's the camera. So now just go ahead and put in into that program. Like seriously. And you have a minimum CRS scores of 300. I mentioned that. The thing is, the next one is you intend to be able to live and work permanently in Alberta, and stated in your interest in immigration permanently to Alberta. Like if you have an interest to work and live in Alberta, if I'm in Alberta, so if you plan, if you plan and you wish to come to Alberta and you what's it called, to live here, so if you intend to be able to work and live permanently in Alberta, just go ahead and register for this program. Like, you don't plan to live in any other province, your plan is to come to Alberta and to work and live, you're free to register for this program. Okay, and your permanent occupation is not on the Alberta opportunity stream ineligible occupational list. So now, if your job is not in any of this list, then you are also free to register for this program. Like, what are the lists? Let me check some of the jobs that are not, that you can register. So, if you are a legislator, I believe you are not a legislator. If you're a school principal or administrator of elementary or secondary education, a manager in social or community or correctional center, a fire chief or senior firefighters, all those judge, secondary school teacher, uh, justice of peace, early childhood educators who do not have this certification through Alberta Children's Service here. So elementary and secondary school teacher assistant, actors, comedians, athletes, real estate agents, salesperson, home child care provider, casino staff, so other performance, other support occupational in personal services, so taxi or limousine driver, okay, harvesting laborers, so mine laborers, so and also landscaping and ground maintenance laborers. So now, if your skills is in any of these that I mentioned, then maybe you are not qualified. So that is it. You are not qualified to apply for the program. But this, I believe, all these are just highly skilled, like the judge. They mentioned judge. They mentioned fire chiefs and all that. Fire chiefs doesn't need all these things. So now, and the thing is, AIP volume of application or nomination for your primary occupation and your current calendar. So now, let me see. You are not currently identifying eligible reapply for. Okay, so now all this, and that is the main thing. So that is the main thing. If you fit in any of those that I mentioned, you have a CRS course of 300, you have an active express entry profile. So you are in any of the Canadian experience class, you are in federal skill trade program, you have a profile in federal skill trade program. You have a profile, express entry profile in federal skill worker program, and you have a minimum CRS score of 300, and you intend to work and live in Alberta. Like if you're watching me and you're a nurse, you're a doctor, you are in healthcare line back home. I don't know anywhere you're watching me from. So now, maybe tomorrow or maybe later in the day, I'll make another video to talk about the Alberta dedicated healthcare pathway. But for this, is the same thing. If you have an active express entry profile, go ahead right now and register for this program. It costs nothing. It costs nothing. Just know that you have high chance of being picked if you have an active express entry profile. Because if you have an active express entry profile with a minimum CRS score of 300 and you are in occupation of in demand, maybe you are in tech, you are in health, or you are in trade, you have a high chance of being picked, or any line that you have. Because see, when a program is launched, there are some things that they will not focus on. Because when a program is launched, they don't really focus more, they will pick anybody and everything until when the program started getting oversaturated, when they felt like, oh man, we have so many people, then they'll start doing some increasing the CRS score. Now they said 300. Don't be surprised, they'll be like, oh, 500 or maybe 400. Even if you're not ready to come to Canada now, at least registered. See, it is free and it's an expression of interest. So it means I have interest in coming to in joining this program. Here is my registration. If I'm worthy, pick me. If I'm not, just like my profile will still be there pending the time that you feel like, okay, I'm worthy and you pick me. It is just like that. So now you just show that you are interested in it, register, put your details down, and every month, so it's a pool. So now they will roll out the pool, and if your cutoff, if your points match what they need, you are picked instantly. And that is how the program is. So now I could remember last year, like if you want to apply for Alberta Rural Renewal Stream, the RRS, you need the community endorsement letter. So now your community, the community that you have or the community that you want to come to, have to send you and this endorsement letter. It is very easy to get an endorsement letter. But now it is very, very hard to get an endorsement letter. Even some community has been discontinued. They have stopped giving out endorsement letter. Just few community that left. And the few community that remains will not issue you an endorsement letter if the company that you want to work for, or the company that you have their employment letter, has to submit a proof of financial return, like their tax return for last year. They have to submit a proof to them. Except you are working with maybe your brothers or your sister company, or maybe you and the company has some package that you are running. No company will show their tax return. Especially if you are working with a big company, they will not show their tax return for just mere community something, because one staff somewhere need an endorsement letter. They will just be like, wait, I don't want to say, your HR will be like, the HR will want to even sack you than to show their company. Even most HR doesn't have the company's financial return. Only the accountant or the office of the financial officers, blah blah blah. That is if you're working in a big company. So that's one, like those are the one that handles most of the tax return and everything. HR don't, like most HR don't even have that. So if you are now disturbing your HR, like, please, I need your company tax return, they will just want to sack you. because you are disturbing them, they'll be like, hey, maybe we should just let you go. So that is it. Like, they bring out that clause just to reduce the numbers of applicants. Last year, a community endorsement letter, what you only need is just your employment letter and a signature from your manager, you just a signed signature that they are aware that you're working with them, blah blah blah, and everything. And that is just it. They will give you an endorsement letter. But now, this bring out so many rules, so many unnecessary rules, just to reduce people from getting it. It's the same thing with this. The best thing is just to apply now, just to avoid unnecessary jargons, rules in the next few months, because I know in the next couple of months they are going to start bringing out something just to reduce the numbers of applicants, or just to reduce the numbers of applications that are coming in. So now this will be the end of my video. If you have any comment or you have anything to ask me, just drop it as a comment below. I read every comment and I will reply to every one of the comments. I'll see you on the next one. I swear to God, I did not on my. I've been talking without my mic on. Okay, I'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Bye bye.